Today we're going to be making a Principle of Designs little booklet as a way to review all of the different principles we've learned so far this year. So the first thing I need to do is I need to write my name in this rectangle. Eventually that's going to become the cover of our book. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my paper in half long ways. So I should see 4 words all in a row going long ways. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to match up the corners first. And then once I have the corners matched, I'm going to hold it with one hand. And then with my other hand, I'm just going to do a soft fold, make sure those corners still match. And then I can go back and give it a sharp fold. Now I want to open it up and I'm going to fold it again in the opposite way. So I'm still folding it in half, but this time instead of having 4 words all in a row, we've got 4 words making a rectangle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up both of my corners first, hold those corners with one hand. With my other hand, I'm going to do a soft fold. Then I'm going to check, make sure that those corners are still lined up. And then I'm going to do a sharp fold. So right now, this is how your paper should look. The next step is to fold this bottom half up to touch the top half. So again, I want to do that by lining my corners up, holding it with one hand, soft fold with the other hand, and then check it. And then if it's all lined up, give it a nice sharp fold. Once I fold up this half, I'm going to flip my paper over and I'm going to fold it up that direction also. Line those corners up, do a soft fold, and then do a sharp fold. Right now, I should have a W. Next, I'm gonna unfold my W back in half. So you can see I'm back to the step where my 4 words are making a rectangle, okay? The next step is super exciting. What you're gonna do is you are going to put a dot at the spot where these 2 lines cross. So I can see this folded line right here, this folded line right here. I'm gonna put a dot right in the middle, okay? Then I wanna check and make sure that I am starting on the folded side of my paper. So it says emphasis and pattern. That's the side I want to start drawing my line on. I do not want to draw my line on the side that's unfolded or the side that says contrast and movement. So I'm going to start at the bottom of emphasis and pattern, and then with the pencil I'm just going to draw a line up to the dot. When you have this step done, you are going to come and make a line, check in with your teacher. If I give you a thumbs up, then you are going to grab a pair of scissors, take them back to your table, and you're going to very carefully cut on the line. I'm cutting through both sides of the paper, right? Cut on the line, and you want to make sure that you stop right at that dot. So when you're done with that step, it should look like this. So that you have like a little mouth that can open and close. Now that we're finished cutting our lines, what I want you to do is pinch your paper so that your pointer fingers are inside that fold and your thumbs are outside. So you can make that little mouth move up and down, right? You're gonna move that mouth all the way around until you get an X. Once you have an X, hold it up like this to show your teacher that you're ready for the next step. Now that we have all of our X's, I'm gonna take my fingers, and I've got two sides that are open and I've got two sides that are folded. What I need to do is I need to pinch these two sides that are folded. I need to give them a sharp fold, right? So at first it's just a soft fold like that. We want to make it nice and sharp. So you can put your X down on the table and then just sharpen that fold like that. Once you have an X that has two sharp folds, you are going to find the side that has your rectangle, that's the cover, and you're gonna lay it down flat. So I'm taking my X and I'm flattening it, and I'm just kind of giving it a sharp fold all the way around, right? Then all I have to do next is fold it in half again and do the same thing. I'm giving it a nice sharp fold all the way around. And then you have a booklet. So you will be able to flip through and practice all of our different principles of design. We are going to staple our booklet to keep it nice and strong. So once everyone is finished, I'll call you up and I'll help you put a staple right in the middle. So I opened my book up in half and then I put a staple in the middle, and so now that booklet is gonna stay together.